What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572 Return a Chance. Today's April 15, 2023. We're gonna hop in and do a quick market watch. So I actually already tried to record this video yesterday, but I was having issues with technology. First, like my microphone wasn't working, but I got it to work again, and then my keyboard stopped working, so I had to go figure that out. And apparently it wanted new batteries, but it didn't want the Energizer expensive batteries that I bought for it. It didn't want some cheap Amazon batteries that I bought for it, but it ended up taking some, like, I guess mid-level Panasonic ones. I don't know, it's picky with what battery it wants. But yeah, I got all that fixed, and let's get to the cards now. So first off, we have Mystic Piper. Mystic Piper, I remember buying like 2 years ago when I got back into the game for around like $5 to $6, and it's been going up. It looks like in February it had a price point of like $14-ish or under $14, and it's been going up consistently ever since. We have prices starting at, I guess, $15 for near mint, 15 right there with shipping, 15, I guess 16, 20. I can't math right now, but I think that's 1620. Then we have 1650 and 1650 right there, and these are for unlimited. Do we have first editions? First edition start at 1950, which is pretty crazy. That's up there. That's hitting that $20 mark. But yeah, I don't know why this is going up. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments. Only thing I could think of is older formats. But I don't see any meta decks running this right now, so I just thought I mentioned it because I saw it going up. Gearsuit the Orcus Mech Knight is the next card we're going to be talking about. So this card, specifically the Secret Rare, is going up in price. This card had a low price point of, I guess, like $6.40 back in the beginning of March, and is now heading up to we have one copy at $674 right there, $740. But after that, they start reaching that $9 price point on the first page and heading up to that $10 price point as well. Only 33 listings on the market. So the reason this is going up is people are speculating that Harp Horror might come back to one, and people are just picking these copies up. I don't blame them. It's only a $10 card. This card was like around, I think, like $40 to $50 at one point when it first released. So picking up some copies because of speculation at $10 isn't too bad in my opinion. But if you want to go for a more budget version, we do have ultra rares that are under $1 right here. So you do have this option if you don't want to buy the Secret Rare. Minerva the Exetal Lightsworn is kind of heading back up. It had a high price point of around like $9-ish back in January, and then it came back down to around like the $7.50 price point. It looks like it's been recovering these past couple months. Currently 61 listings on the market, and I guess we have one listing right here at $5.47. I'm pretty sure this is a good one, right? Yeah, at $5.47 we have the first listing, but after that listing is gone, we have copies hitting the $8.50 mark, $8.50 right there, $8.99, and heading up to that $9.50 price point on the first page. So the only reason I could think of that this might be going up is because it's like a reprint of a price card. I don't really see decks using this right now, but if you guys know of any decks that might be using Minerva in their strategies, let me know down in the comments below. Let's help each other out. But like I said, it's a price card, a reprint of a price card, so that's my belief of why it's going up in price. So one of my favorite decks is Marincess, and one of the cards I was looking at was Marincess Core Anemone, because I was downgrading my secrets and going to play rares because I'm a budget player. But let's take a look at the secrets because I see they're above market price. So Marincess Core Anemone had a low price point of around $6, and I would call it like under $7 back in February, and it looks like it's been going up. So we have 32 listings on the market, and the first listing starts at $9 right there with shipping, $9.25, $9.99, $10.19, and $10.99 on the first page. So we do have a new Ice Shade monster coming out, and I've seen the OCG try to tech that Ice Shade monster, well, that Ice Shade engine with Marincess. So that might be one of the reasons that Marincess Core Anemone might be going up. People might be trying to test it out over here in the TCG. But let me know how you guys feel about Marincess Core Anemone, or if you guys have any other reason why it might be going up. We do have ultra rares and rares available for my budget players. If you guys don't want to go spend the money on the secret rare, but the secret rare isn't too expensive. It's around like $10ish. This card I think has potential to go up because it's a generic like water link monster, and I think any deck that runs like water monsters is gonna run a core anemone because it's a nice extender. It just basically lets you special summon a water monster from the graveyard, and it looks pretty cool. I like it. But if you don't want to spend your money on that, you guys do have those options as well. Like I said, Terraforming Secret Rare from Legendary Collection Kaiba. This card has been going up in price. I remember back when I used to play dinosaurs, I did buy some Secret Rare because I was, I guess, a budget high rarity player. But now I'm full budget, so I just play commons. But I did buy these around like $5 to $6. It looks like these were under $8 back in February, and then they've been going up since. We have 55 listings on the market, and our first listing starts at $10.99, $11.50, $11.72, $11.87, and going up to that $12.25 mark on the first page. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Terraforming. I honestly think it might not hit that high of a price point, maybe hitting that $15 mark, but it does have a high chance of getting reprinted in my opinion. I could see this probably getting reprinted like a speed duel set as a secret rare sometime in the future. But like I said, that's just my opinion. Let me know how you guys feel down in the comments below. So I saw this video the other day by Jesse Kotton on YouTube that shows a combo where he uses Elemental Hero Prisma and uses the new fusion monster, the new Visa Starfrost fusion monster as a tech to combo off. So basically, you use Prisma to reveal the fusion monster because it has Visa Starfrost in the same, and turn Prisma into Visa Starfrost. And then you link Prisma into Scareclaw Lightheart, and this gets your play started. So this card, I remember back when Power of the Elements first released, was around $1. And even after the Power of Elements had a unlimited run, it looks like it's been going up consistently. This card is at 34 listings, and we have prices starting at, we'll call that $295, $295, $299, $220, $325 right there. So they are starting to reach that $3 price point. I actually could see this card going up even further in price if the combo does become popular when the Visa Starfrost Fusion Monster does release over here in the TCG. I think it's like in 2 weeks when Cyberstorm Access releases. But let me know how you guys feel about Scareclaw Lightheart. Do you guys think this card is going to keep going up, or it's just going to stay at that $3 price point or come back down? Primitive Planet Reichphobia, I think that's how you pronounce it, is actually going up in price as well. It is used part of the combo, but I think it's also like going up because it's like a searcher for a Scareclaw decks. This card had a low price point. Well, let's see. Back in March, it had a high price point of $7, and it tanked down to the price point of like under $5, and it looks like it's been recovering since. It looks like it had a little dip, but let's take a look at what the prices are right now. We have 61 listings on the market, and they have recovered back up and are at that $7 price point. $7.24, $7.26, $7.27, $7.40, $7.45, and yeah, we'll call it like between $7 and $7.50 for copies of Reichphobia. So this card was actually around like $3 back when Dimension Force first released. So it has gone up, I guess, doubled in price over the past couple months. That's pretty cool to see. We do have, I think, reprints coming out in September, which include Dimension Force. So this card might lose some value then. But until then, since players do need to pick up their copies to play with, if they do want to test out this deck, I think this will keep its price point maybe for the next couple months until we get closer to that release of that set. But let me know how you guys feel about Primitive Planet Reichphobia. So Scareclaw Reichheart, kind of the same thing as Primitive Planet. It was a card from Dimension Force, so it might get reprinted, but it is part of the combo that I mentioned, so it is going up in price as well. This had I guess a low price point of like $5-ish at the beginning of April, and right now we have copies starting at, so that one doesn't count because the seller is offline. We have copies starting at $7.95, $7.95, and then heading up to $8.95, and $8.99, and hitting that $9.42 price point on the first page with only 42 listings on the market. So let me know how you guys feel about right chart going up. Do you guys think if the combo takes off, this card will keep going up in value, or since we do have the 2023 25th anniversary tints coming, this card is gonna just go back down sooner than later. Scareclaw Tryhard I didn't see being used in a combo that Jesse Kotton posted up, but I guess he is going up in price, so I thought I'd mention him as well. This card had a low price point back in February of $7.90, and it's been going up consistently. It looks like it took a dip as well. It had a high price point at the beginning of the month at like $14.76, it looks like, and it took a dip, but let's see what they're at right now. They did go up though from February, so that's why I'm mentioning it. It looks like we have prices starting at $12.94, $12.93, $12.93, $13 basically shipping, $13.25, and yeah, $13.25 on the first page. On the second page, it looks like we're still at that like $13.35, so still around that $13 price point, heading up to that $14 price point. But like I said, this does have a reprint coming soon. I'm not really sure why it might be going up. I actually don't really like this card because I used to play it in Tri-Brigades thinking I could cheat it out, but I read that it must be Lick Summon, so I can't cheat it out in Tri-Brigade, so that's why I don't like it. But it is a pretty good card if you could get it out. I just don't like that it takes 3 effect monsters, not just like 1+2 or something like that. But the effect, it says all face-up monsters on the field are changed to defense position, and it's unaffected by the activated effects of defense position monsters. So if you could get it out, it's pretty good, but I just feel like there's better stuff you could go into. But let me know how you guys feel about Scareclaw Tryhard down in the comments. Hero Lift Secret Rare from the Speed Duel set has been going up in price, and it is part of that combo that I mentioned. I will put a link down below so you guys know what combo I'm talking about by Jesse Kotton. So if you guys want to check that out, go down in the link. It looks like these were around like $3-ish at the beginning of the month, and currently we have 47 listings on the market. We have copies starting at like, I guess we call that $4 or $5 with shipping, $4.99 with shipping, $5.23. That's $4.49, $4.50, $4.58 right there with shipping. So we'll call it between like $4.50 and $5 for copies of a Hero List, but they were around like $3-ish, so they have been going up. This is technically the highest affordable rarity we have available, because we do have, I think, an ultimate rare that's way out of our budget. Let's take a look at that. We do have, yeah, we have an ultimate rare. We have the ultra rares right here. We actually have 3 printings of ultra rares. We recently got an ultra rare printing from Magnificent Mavens. Then we have commons for my budget players right here. But I actually think a Hero Live Secret Rares from the Speed Duel set is a good buy, because it is technically the highest rarity, and it's only like, I guess we could call it $5. So it is a good pickup. And Speed Duel cards actually have a good reputation. Good history of going up in price. So I definitely think this has potential. But let me know how you guys feel down in the comments below. Naturia Exterior looks like it got a buyout. So we have a new card coming out in Duelist Nexus that was announced. That's kind of like a fusion deployment. It's called Fusion Reinforcement, and that basically lets you special summon a monster from the extra deck listed on like a fusion material or the graveyard. So Naturia Exterior, let's take a look at the dual terminal first. This one is from the new Hidden Arsenal set, which I didn't really like, and I think no one really opened. But these were around like $2 at the beginning of the month, and after Duelist Nexus announced the release of Fusion Reinforcement, looks like they have gone up to the $7.24 price point. Then we have $8.23 for shipping, $8.22. So heading up to that $9 price point on the first page right there, with only 19 listings available on the market. That's pretty crazy from a $2 card. Then we have the Secret Rares. These Secret Rares, I remember buying a couple around like $3 like a year ago. I just thought it was a pretty cool card, and I bought some, but I did ending up selling them for like around $5 because I had no use for it. It looks like these were under $10 at the beginning of the month, and are now heading up to the, so that's Damage, Marley. We have our first lightly played right here at $23.98, then $23.99, so basically $24, $24.99, and yeah, basically almost hitting the $25 mark on the first page, with only 26 listings available on the market. And the last printing for Neteria Exterior is the ultra rare from Dual Terminal 4. It's a dual terminal. This one looks like it was around like $20-ish at the beginning of the month, and we only have 7 listings on the market right now, with our first listing starting at like we'll call that like $73 with shipping, $73.99, $75, $75.99, hitting that $100 price point on the first page. Let's see what the sales are at though. So we have sales at $45, $45, $31, almost $40 right there. So it hasn't sold at that $70 price point. But let me know if you guys think this card will sell at that $70 price point or will stay at that $45 price point. I honestly think this card is gonna go back down, because it's just hype pushing it up at the moment because of fusion reinforcement. But let me know how you guys feel down in the comments below. And the last card on today's market watch is going to be Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrows. So the reason I'm bringing this one up is because we have Super Heavy Samurai support coming out on Cyberstorm Axis, and I actually seen what the deck could do, and it's pretty good over in the OCG. Who knows how it's going to be here in the TCG, but I think it has potential. But this super rare from the 2021 10s was at like 23 cents, and it has, I guess, tripled in price and has been going up. But it's still pretty cheap. We have 93 listings on the market, 76 cents, 78 cents, basically $1.99 with shipping. But we do have like a bunch of listings like at $1 and under $1, so you do have copies available if you want to go in on it. I actually thought about going in on it, but the only reason I'm not going in on it is because it's a super rare from the 2021 10. So I feel like since it was widely open, people have a bunch of these in like bulk, and it might not go up as high, but I could be wrong about that. Let me know how you guys feel. If you want to stay budget, even more budget, we do have commons available if you don't want to worry about the super rares. But if you do want to pick up some super rares, I would definitely pick mine up sooner than later just to be safe, because they are at like $1, maybe $3 for a play set, so they're still pretty cheap just in case, just to be safe in case these go up in price. But that's going to be it for today's market watch. Let me know how you guys feel down in the comments if you guys like the market watch. Also, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Return a Chance. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.